Hello and welcome to this video. We were continuing the second chapter of your geography, that is agriculture. In this video, we will discuss about the major crops of India. Well, when we talk about the major crops, we broadly classify the crops of India into two different types: food crops and non-food crops. Food crops means those crops which are cultivated for consumption or direct consumption, and non food crops are those crops which are grown for business purpose or industrial purpose or to send to industry as raw material. We cannot consume them directly, we have to send them to industries, then they will transform into some other final goods and then only we can use them. For example, food crops are rice, pulses, millets, sugarcane, coffee, tea, etc. Whereas non-food crops example are jute, cotton, rubber, etc. So first we will discuss about the food crops. Well, food crops again divided into two kind of crop. One is granular crops and the other is non-grain crops. First we will discuss about the granular food crops. The first food crop we will discuss about is rice. Rice is a staple food crop, means most of the people depend upon the rice as their main food, because in Odisha like state where rice is a staple crop, you can understand the importance of your staple food or rice, where we need at least one time rice as a compulsory food. Rice is the main food or the compulsory food in our households. We may change the kind of vegetables, we change the dal or other kind of raita and other foods as optional food. Either these are okay to have or we can substitute them with something else, but rice is the main food. We consume rice in our everyday life, and at least two time or at least one time is compulsory, and that kind of food is called staple food where people depend on it as their compulsory meal. So rice is a staple food of majority of population of India. Our country is the second largest producer of rice after China. Our country is the second largest rice producer in the world after China. China is the first largest producer and second is India. It is a kharif crop as we discussed, and for its growth it requires a specific kind of geographical condition. What are those? First, it required high temperature that must be above 25 degrees centigrade. Second, high humidity with annual rainfall above 100 centimeter. In areas where the rainfall is quite less, there also rice can be produced by the help of proper irrigation. The major rice producing areas. Major rice producing areas are mostly confined to the north and northeastern part of India and some coastal regions and some deltaic region. So the delta region, the coastal regions, the northeastern part and the northern part of India are the major producer of rice. Development of dense network of canal irrigation and tube wells have made it possible to grow rice in areas where the rainfall is quite less. For example, Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh and some parts of Rajasthan, where the main reason behind the success of rice cultivation is the development of proper irrigation facilities. The next major food crop is wheat. Wheat is the second important cereal crop, or it is the second important staple crop. After rice, most of the people of India consume wheat in different form. They use wheat for making chapatis, making other breakfast items like pancakes and all. Wheat is also one of the important raw material for industries which manufacture biscuits, cookies, etc. So, wheat is the second important staple crop of India. It is the main food crop mainly in the north and northwestern part of India, like the Punjab, Haryana, parts of Rajasthan, and part of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh. In those regions, the wheat is their main food crop. Wheat is a rabi crop and it needs cool growing season. As you remember that the rabi crop are generally sown in the winter time. So it requires cool growing seasons and bright sunshine during the time of their ripening. It requires 50 to 75 centimeter of annual rainfall, which is less than rice, as rice require 100 centimeter of annual rainfall. The main areas which produce rice are the Ganga Satluj plain in the northwestern part and the black soil region of the Deccan area. The major wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, and Rajasthan. Then the third important food crop is millets. Millets include different kind of crops like jowar, bajra, ragi, etc. The jowar, bajra, ragi are the most important millet crops of India. Though the jowar, bajra, and ragi in specific are known as the coarse grain, but they are very high in nutritional value. They are a great source of nutrition. First, we will discuss about jowar. Jowar is the third most important food crop with respect to its area of production. It is a rain-fed crop mostly grown in moist area which hardly need irrigation. The jowar requires sufficient amount of water for its growing and the jowar is mostly produced in moist areas where the farmers are not so dependent upon irrigation, means these are grown in rain-fed areas where the rainfall is sufficient. Most important producer of jowars are states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Then the second important millet crop is bajra. Bajra grows well on sandy soil and shallow black soil. So the geographical requirement of bajra is the sandy soil type or the shallow black soil. It grows well in these kind of soils. The major producer of bajra are states like Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. Ragi is the third important millet crop. Geographical conditions that require for well flourishment of ragi are these grown well on red, black, sandy, loamy, or shallow black soil. Ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, and other micronutrients and roughages. Ragi is a great source of nutrition. It is a crop with multi nutritional value. It is a great source of iron, calcium, micronutrients, and roughages. The important ragi producing states are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Jharkhand, and Arunachal Pradesh. Then, one important food crop is maize. After millets, maize is also a very important food crop of India. It is used for both food and fodder. Food means which are consumed by the human beings, and fodder crops means which are used to feed the cattle, the animals. So, maize is a unique crop in a way that it can be used for both food and fodder. It is a kharif crop which require temperature between 21 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade, and it grows well on old alluvial soil which is also called bhangar. As the bhangar is very much fertile soil, The maize grows very well on Vangar or old alluvial soil. In some states like Bihar, maize is grown also as a rabi crop. The maize is a kharif kind of crop, but in states like Bihar, it is also practiced or also grown in the rabi season. Use of modern inputs like HYB seeds, fertilizers, irrigation facilities contributed a lot to the well flourishment of maize crop or to the increasing production of maize crop. So, after the production of rice and wheat, the Green Revolution also boost the production of maize. Major maize producing states are Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. Then the next important food crop after the staple crops are pulses. India is the largest producer as well as largest consumer of pulses in the world. In the whole world, India produces maximum amount of pulse as well as India is the largest consumer of pulses. These are the major source of protein in a vegetarian diet. You must have read about the importance of protein in our nutrition. And for vegetarian people, pulses is the main source of protein. Major pulses that are grown in India are tur or which is otherwise also called arhar, urad, moong, masoor, peas, grams, etc. Now coming to their geographical requirements, pulses need less moisture and survive even in dry condition. Being leguminous crop, all these crops except arhar help in restoring soil fertility by fixing nitrogen from the air. You must have read about the prokaryotic microorganism or the rhizobium which present in the nodes of the pulses root which help in fixing the atmospheric nitrogen for the soil so that plant can grasp it, as plants cannot directly intake the atmospheric nitrogen, so those bacteria help in fixing the atmospheric nitrogen into the plant usable form of nitrogen. And because of that, most of the leguminous plants are used during the crop rotation in order to increase the fertility of the soil, as the rhizobium which are present in the nodes of the roots of pulses plants, they help in nitrogen fixing and they enhance the soil fertility. So most leguminous plants except the arhar are used in crop rotation for increasing the soil fertility. Major pulses producing states are Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, and Karnataka. Now we will discuss about some food crops which are other than grains like sugarcane, tea, groundnut, coffee, etc. First we will discuss about the sugarcane. Sugarcane is a tropical as well as subtropical kind crop. It requires tropical and subtropical climate for its growth. It grows well in hot and humid climate with a temperature of 21 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade, and it requires the annual rainfall which varies between 75 centimeter to 100 centimeter. Irrigation is required in the regions where the rainfall is low. It can be grown on a variety of soil and needs manual labor from sowing to harvesting. We cannot cultivate the sugarcane with the help of mostly techniques. We need manual labor for its sowing as well as its harvesting. India is the second largest producer of sugarcane after Brazil in the world. In the rank of world production, Brazil is the topmost producer of sugarcane and India ranks second after Brazil. It is the main source of sugar, gur, khansari, and molasses. From sugarcane, we manufacture the sugar, gur, khansari, etc. So, it is the raw material for the production of all these goods. The major producer of sugar canes are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Punjab, and Haryana. Next important crop other than grain food crops are oilseeds. In 2016, India was the second largest producer of groundnut after China. In rapeseed production, India was the third largest producer in the world after Canada and China in the same year 2016. Different oilseeds are grown, covering approximately 12% of the total cropped area of India. And the main oilseeds produced in India are mostly groundnut, mustard, coconut, sesame, soybean, castor seeds, cotton seeds, linseed, and sunflower seeds. These are the most important oil seeds that are produced in India. Most of these oils are edible, which can be used for cooking. However, some other oils are generally produced to use as raw materials. They are not for direct consumption. They are not edible oil. They are not used for cooking. Rather, they are sent to industries as raw material for the production of different beauty products or cosmetic products and also medicinal purpose, like they are used in the manufacturing of soap, cosmetics, ointments, etc. Groundnut in particular is a kharif crop and accounts for about half of the major oilseeds produced in the country. As we discussed, there are several kind of oilseeds produced in our country, but among all those, groundnut is account for the majority of oilseed production in India. It is a kharif crop, and Gujarat is the largest producer of groundnut. Then next to Gujarat is Rajasthan, then Andhra Pradesh. If we look at the data of 2016-17, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Andhra Pradesh were the top most producer of groundnut. After groundnut, the linseeds and the mustards are Rabi crop, whereas groundnut is a Kharif crop. Then the sesame, which is also called til, is a Kharif crop in north and a Rabi crop in the south. Then the next important oil seed is castor seeds. Castor seeds are also both Rabi and Kharif crop. After oil seeds, the next important crop is tea. Tea cultivation is an example of plantation crop, or we can call that tea is a kind of commercial crop. It is also an important beverage crop, means it is not a food crop. We do not use tea as a food. It is a beverage crop which are used for drinking purpose mainly. So tea is an important beverage crop which was initially introduced by the Britisher to Indians, but today the plantation of tea are mostly owned by Indians, and also it is one of the most important beverage of every household. The tea plant grows well in tropical as well as subtropical climate, which endowed with deep and fertile and well drained soil rich in humus and organic matter. So the geographical condition that is important for the growth of tea is it can flourish well in tropical and subtropical climate, but the soil kind has to be the fertile kind, or it need proper irrigation facilities, and the soil which are rich in humus and organic matter are also very ideal for the cultivation of teas. Tea bushes require warm and moist free climate throughout the year. Frequent showers evenly distributed over the year ensure continuous growth and tender leaves. Tea is a labor intensive industry. Again, we cannot use much of technique to harvest or plant tea. Rather, we require manual labor to do it. It required abandoned cheap and skilled labor. As it is a labor intensive industry, means we required much amount of labor, so it has to be cheap in order to provide profit to the owner. So it requires abundant, cheap and skilled labors. Tea is processed within the tea garden to restore its freshness. Tea has to be processed just after its plucking. So, the processing of tea starts from its garden itself to restore its freshness. The major tea producing states are Assam, hills of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri district of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. Apart from these important areas, some other states also produce good amount of tea like Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh, and Tripura. In 2016, India was the second largest producer of tea after China. Next important beverage crop is coffee. Indian coffee is known for its world class quality. Indian coffee are very widely known for its rich quality. The Arabica variety initially brought from Yemen to India, but the Arabica variety is very popular in the world. The variety is in very great demand all over the world, which is also produced in India. Initially, its cultivation was introduced on the Baba Budan Hill, and even today, its cultivation is confined to the Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. So, the main dominant coffee producer in India and the quality coffee, which is the Arabica version, is mainly produced in the Baba Budan Hill and the Nilgiri Hill. Major coffee growing areas are the Baba Budan Hill and the Nilgiri Hill, which is extended in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Then, except these food crops and the plantation crop, the next important food crop is horticulture crop. In 2016, India was the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the whole world after China. Horticulture crop means generally the fruit and vegetable crop. So in 2016, India was the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables after China in the whole world. India is a producer of tropical as well as temperate fruits. As the Tropic of Cancer runs through the India and India experience the tropical and temperate kind of climate, it is a well producer of tropical and temperate kind of fruits because of its climatic condition. And the important states which produce the important fruits like mangoes are Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. The important producer of orange are Nagpur and Cherrapunji. The important producer of banana are Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu. Important producer of lychee and guava are Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. And the important producer of pineapple is Meghalaya. The important producer of grapes are Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Maharashtra. Jammu and Kashmir and the Himachal Pradesh are important producer of fruits like apples, pears, apricots, and walnuts. These things of these particular areas are in a great demand all over the world. The mangoes, oranges, bananas, lychee and guava, pineapple, grapes, apples, pears, apricots, and walnuts produced in India have a very good demand all over the world. Except these fruits, India is also an important producer of vegetables like pea, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomato, brinjal, and potato. That's all about the major food crops of India. Thank you.